I don't know what's going on with 8Bitdo, but they continue to surprise me. Holy crap. With all their controllers, they got so much coming out, man. Those Neo Geo controllers cannot wait, but they just announced earlier today the 8Bitdo retro mechanical keyboard in two styles. One looks like the NES, the other one like the Famicom, and I think both look dope. Now, the price on this thing, it's extremely worth it if you know what you're getting, in my opinion. I've seen people go, puh, that's expensive, ridiculous. Who would spend that kind of money on a keyboard? I don't freaking know what to tell you, but like the keyboard I'm freaking using costs like almost double the price of this keyboard. This keyboard right here has got a hell of a lot more features than what I'm using. Sure, there's going to be pros and cons between everything, but I just pre-ordered this. After I read through all the specs, the features, I was like, I'm sold, man. I'll definitely have a use for this keyboard. So I want to take a quick look at this with you guys. Like I said, there's two versions. It's $100, $99.99. Just throw the price up there. It is on pre-order right now, available on Amazon. I believe the shipping is in September. I'll have to double check, but I'll put that up there. It's coming out soon, all right? So this is cool, man. There's the keyboard. And then you get this little A and B button thing. What the hell is that? I think that's sweet. It's an extra thing. You don't need it. You don't have to use it. It's not just automatically plugged into it, a permanent fixture. It's something you can use if you want to use it. Use it for macros. You use it as like a shortcut to something. You could use it for numerous different things, but that's cool. Big fat ass A and B button. Then you got a little A and B button on the actual keyboard. But let's take a look. So this is an 87 key keyboard. Then you have N key rollover. So essentially what this thing is going to do, it's going to scan all your button presses individually, not have the PC do it. So every button that's pressed, every key that's pressed is noted, even if you're pressing like a bunch of them at the same time. And then it does have an aluminum plate, hot swappable PCB, and then Kale box switches. So they don't have a ton of information on the switches that they're using for this mechanical keyboard, but from what I have gathered, they are, I'm pretty sure, they are the Kale Box White Clickies, which, you know, they're a Chinese brand. They make a ton of different switches, and they are a little cheaper than like cherries and whatnot. And from what I've been seeing and hearing, they're pretty good. But with these, they're going to have a 50-gram actuation force and then 1.8 millimeter actuation point. So the amount of force to press and then the amount of distance to travel to register. So, you know, if those numbers mean anything to you. And then you have the DISSAP plastic, you know, keycap. From what I'm seeing, they use like heat and like lasers or something. I don't know. They use some kind of process to embed the design into the keycaps. And the benefit to that, you can't feel like the print on the keycaps. Like you don't have to worry about like, oh, I could feel it because it's printed on there. No, it's not the way it's printed. It's embedded in there with this heat process, right? Very resilient to wear. You don't have to worry about that. And then you also have 3 modes, wired, Bluetooth, and 2.4 gigahertz. For $100, this has 3 connection modes. That's freaking awesome. I had a little tiny keyboard like this with less features, lower quality components from what I could gather, that cost like $230 that had like all those connections. And it's just like, holy crap, dude. So for the price here, I'm seeing it, man. Programmable keys, like with these A and Bs, plus there's still more you could program up on here. You got that volume knob. I love how this is like the arcade stick, their newer arcade stick, the way they have that, and then it's top mount style. So you have the N, obviously Nintendo or NES and Famicom styles, meticulously crafted. That's what I'm talking about, inspired by the classics. So I think, don't they kind of shift through the different models here? There's the Famicom one. Look at that, dude. And you got the Japanese characters on there. Freaking ridiculous. This thing is looking awesome to me. Ultra compatibility. You got all those different, you know, modes of connectivity. So they say you got PBT dye sublimation keycaps, which we just kind of talked about. I'm no expert on the process, but yeah, durability, you know, less, you know, ability to wear. So that's a good thing. Seamless typing experience. Hot swappable. There you go. Magnetic adapter compartment. I like that. I'm always losing my damn adapters. Classic power LED. Kind of retro style right there. What else do we got? They got their little mouse over there. I've never used their mouse. I don't think I want to, but kind of does fit with the style here. I just, you know, I'm happy with my old ass wired Magma Razor Naga Molten or whatever. I love this thing, man. Like I kept trying to change, and I've had to go back to this over the years. I've had this for a long freaking time, man, and it's held up. I love this damn mouse. So I don't think I would give that one a shot, but I'm good. I'm good. Simplicity at its best. Like the 8BitDo arcade stick, our keyboard features independent control panel. Say goodbye to complex shortcuts. Just boom, Bluetooth off, 2.4. You got volume there, different switches over there. And then this right here is a game changer, the dual super buttons. Specifically designed super buttons offer large programmable keys, set macros to the super buttons, or map anything to them instantly without using software. Connect up to 4 sets. 4 sets. So there's some connections on the back for that. And they do have where you could buy the Famicom edition or the N edition separately to get extra ones for $19.99. I kind of wish they would have like an AB and then an XY. I don't know, but it's still cool. It's kind of neat. I mean, I don't know the likelihood of me using those, but maybe I'll find a reason and I'll want some extras, but that is pretty sweet. So it looks like you get some stickers to, I don't know, maybe does it come with stickers to put on there? But there's the little connections, AB, XY. Oh, wow, they should put XY. They should have some buttons that say XY. Whatever, man, whatever. But this is the cool thing right here. I mean, the whole thing is cool, but the ultimate software version 2 on PC for this keyboard, when you're doing your macros, that is awesome. Like it has the intervals for how long in between presses. It's very customizable. Man, I guess some games I used to, I don't anymore. The auto hotkey and stuff like that, and having to program all that. Holy crap, man! This right here is the potential with these macros. Freaking awesome, man! Freaking awesome. And then reassign buttons however you want. Tons of little different ways to customize this setup. I really think this is an awesome looking keyboard, and 8BitDo really has not done me wrong. I think I've loved most of their products. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's really sweet looking. 200 use hours with a 4-hour charge time. Nice. So I'm talking about, I always forget to turn my keyboard off when it, I don't have a wireless one right now, but I used to, and I'll just leave it on. Freaking die quick, but I have to see with this, man. But there you go. If you're interested, pre-orders are available on Amazon. Link down below. Really do appreciate you guys watching. Just had to talk about this because there's so much to it. I think it's worth it, but to each their own. It may not be worth it to you. Thanks for watching. Let me know. Bye.